Ram Dass says that we don't experience spirituality in spite of our humanity. We experience spirituality through our humanity. And so today, during our guided meditation, we allow ourselves to breathe, to slow down, to be still and find that peace that is our true identity that exists within us. We give ourselves permission to experience spirituality through our humanity within this physical body. We give ourselves permission to be on the journey, or at least be willing to be on the journey of discovering who we are, of remembering who we've always been as a spark of source. We embrace whatever comes up, whatever shows itself during our time in this guided meditation. The other day, I spoke with a friend and said that I had been going through a dark night of the soul. And as much as I was doing my best to allow it, embrace it, celebrate it, accept it, listen to it, and let it be without making it wrong, that there were moments that was a challenge. And her response was, "Wow, I thought you were perfect. It's good to know that you have bad days also." My response was, "Oh, I am perfect." Perfection includes grief, dark nights of the soul, feeling lonely and lost and confused. Perfection includes the messiness of living life authentically. And it's messy indeed. That is part of the perfection. It's part of the journey. It's part of the awakening. We're not awakening to we're not awakening to escape. We're not awakening to escape humanity or to escape suffering. Awakening hasn't to do with alleviation of anything. Awakening is the journey of anchoring even more deeply into your physical body, into your humanity, and embracing the spirituality that is experienced while in human form. That's awakening, not running from anything, but allowing the experience of all of the messiness and the glory All the beauty and the gory. It's all the awakening. And there's nothing wrong with the struggle. It's the struggle and the suffering. That's all part of it. The suffering oftentimes is what instigates the awakening. And so today, just in this brief moment of time, we'll just become more aware of the breath and allow our humanity to really plug in, to really come alive. We will remember that we are I am presence in a body. And that the body is, well, it's a holy thing indeed. It's sacred ground. The body is sacred ground. It isn't as if the spirit within us is the only holy thing, the only altogether beautiful aspect of us. No. We are the whole thing, the whole package, and it's all glory. We think that we have a spirit inside a body, but really we have a body inside our spirit. The spirit, the God part of us, the soul, it's huge. It's way bigger than our body. So whether you're out for a walk, driving your car, getting ready to take a nap, enjoying a yoga pose, or eating lunch, I just encourage you to become aware of your body, to really become aware, say, of the bottom of your feet, to become aware of your toes, your heels, your ankles. Now become aware of both of those feet. Become aware of the lower part of your leg. And now the other leg. Become aware of both of your knees. Allow your attention to be upon your thighs, front, back, outside, inside. And if you're able to even pat them down or caress them. And maybe even thank them for existing, for allowing you to experience your spirituality. Become aware of both of your hips, your perineal wall, where you pee and poo. Become aware of your glutes, your bottom. Become aware of your low back, your waist. And if you can, even just put your hands on your waist or give yourself a little bit of a hug in that area. And again, just find a gratitude for having a body to experience consciousness through. And as you continue to breathe and anchor yourself into this physical form even more deeply, become aware of your chest. Become aware of the tops of your shoulders, tops of your arms, elbows, your forearms, wrists. Become aware of the backs of your hands, all of your fingers and thumbs, and then your palms. And if you're able to do so, perhaps you could make a fist of both of your hands and then open them up again and squeeze all the fingers and thumbs together and open them back up again. And just be super aware of your hands and your arms. How beautiful it is to be able to even embrace yourself, laying one arm around you and then the other arm around you. You can give yourself a hug. And become aware of that neck and the throat, your jaw, your bottom lip, your top lip. Become aware of your tongue and your teeth, your cheeks, your eyes, your eyebrows, your nose, your forehead, your ears, the back of your head. If you have any hair on your head, on the very top of your head. And in this bit of time, if you can, allow yourself to smile. Just smile as you anchor even more deeply into your body. And, so often as we take this journey to anchor more deeply into the physical form, it can be uncomfortable. And we can think about the parts of our body that maybe fall short of our expectations. I don't know if you can hear my cat purring. She's crawled into my lap. And you know what? She doesn't care what I look like. She doesn't care if my waist has gotten thicker or if I have stretch marks. She just loves that I pet her. Don't you, Peaches? I doubt she's very concerned about her little belly. Oh, to be more like my cat. But if you can just smile, and if you sense a part of your physical form that you are resisting, whether it's the size and shape of your breasts, maybe the lack of six-pack abs, or the thickness around your middle, if it's the size of your thighs, you're too tall, you're too short, whatever it would be. If you just continue to smile over yourself and hear yourself just say, I allow myself to be on the journey of connecting even more deeply into my body. It's okay. It's okay. I'm still learning. I'm still growing. I'm still discovering the beauty that I am, the perfection that I am. I'm still on that journey, and it's okay where I am right here, right now, in the midst of trying to smile and yet feeling a little uncomfortable at the same time. You know, we've been programmed to reject ourselves. And so in this space of us even leaning in a little bit to accepting ourselves, to seeing ourselves, well, it can be something to practice, just something to practice. So you can come back and listen to this again and again until you get to the point where you are smiling over every part of you, smiling into every part of you, remembering the perfection that every part of you is, regardless of what society says, regardless of what we may have been told as a kid by parents or relatives or friends or partners, society. And continue to breathe. That is In this very moment, I want you to imagine yourself as a little baby. I mean, a baby that is maybe 2 weeks old. Just 2 weeks old, helpless, innocent. And all it wants is to be loved. That's all. That's all it needs, is to be loved, rocked, hugged, just taken good care of. I want you to imagine yourself as that 2-week-old baby. Can you imagine holding that 2-week-old baby that is you in your lap and looking deeply into this baby's eyes and seeing its innocence, seeing its reliance to be taken care of, seeing its beauty and perfection. Don't we think the babies are just perfect? Absolutely perfect. Imagine yourself as that baby. Hold yourself near to your heart. Embrace that you, that perfect child, worthy, so worthy of being seen as perfect, as being taken care of, as accepted fully, exactly the way they are. Practice this deep inner acceptance, this deep inner allowance, this deep inner understanding. Yeah, this deep inner tenderness. Yeah, a deep inner tenderness towards ourself. A very deep, tender, gentle, kind, patient attitude towards our very own self. Can you look into that baby's eyes and say, I celebrate you. You are sheer perfection. You are exactly the way you're supposed to be. There is nothing wrong with you. Your body is perfect. I love you exactly the way that you are. I celebrate you. I hold you close to me, and I accept you. I am so glad to have you in my life. And now, can you go ahead and say about your body, about your physical form, and not just what it looks like, but every part of it, the way the liver is functioning, and the kidneys, and the lungs, and the heart, and the muscles, and the tendons. We can't hate ourselves into health. Only love does that. Only love creates abundance of health. Only love creates prosperity. Only love taps into divine will and to divine wisdom and to divine power. Only love does that. This is part of the spirituality that we are experiencing as humanity, through humanity, and not in spite of it. Reconnecting to our physical bodies, reconnecting the breath to the body, reconnecting the heart to the body, reconnecting to the consciousness of the Buddha, of the Christ, of the divine, of Source. Reconnecting to the truth of who we are. Reconnecting. Allow yourself to marinate in the beautiful waters of remembering. That little ember of God within. And allow your breath, as you breathe it in, to fan the flame in the depths of your belly of that ember. And allow that ember to light and to become so bold. And when you're ready, you can continue on with the breath and the reconnecting and the remembering and the embracing and the meditation that never actually ends but just continues as you rewire the way that your brain thinks about yourself. Reconnect to the glory of who you are. Reconnect to the perfection that you are. Reconnect to the I am that you are. Reconnect to the source of love that you really are. we are experiencing our spirituality not in spite of our humanity, but through our humanity. Grace and peace to you on this most beautiful and glorious day.